So we're back again, guys, and we're here to discuss our lacking topic class meeting and to answer some sort of questions that we did not respond last meeting. First of the list is the main components and function of the blood. The blood has four components, which is the red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, and platelets. The red blood cells which carry oxygen around the body, and the white blood cells which play a crucial role in our immune system, while the plasma is a yellowish liquid that contains proteins and salts, and the platelets which enable like clotting in our blood. What was the antigen or antigen? Antigen expressed the red blood cells determined as an individual's group. The main two groups are called A-B-O group, which with the blood types of A, AB, and O. The function of many blood group antigens are not known, and if they missing from the red blood cells cell membrane, there is no L effect. And individuals with type AB, which has both antigen, do not have perform antibodies to either this. People with type O was lack of antigen A and B on their erythrocytes, but both anti-A and B antibodies circulate in the blood plasma. Are there any antigens in the red blood cells? Like other cells, our red blood cells may or may not have self-antigens present in their cell membrane, but the ABO group typing is naming scheme that state the presence of absence of just two antigens, which is antigen A and B. Can blood type affect fitness? The DNA tests are so popular these days and suggest your genetic blocks predetermine the type of exercise that we must effective of our body. So it follows that the type of blood and runs through our veins, which is genetically inherent, will affect our exercise regime. How can we relate the blood types in physical fitness? Oftenly, we live in an oversized fits all types of situation with our families, same dinner together, similar sleeping schedule, and other things. However, incorporating with the characteristics of specific blood type in our body, blood type into our fitness can thus influence positive psychological and physiological change. Our body understood response to specific or favorable foods and strength directly attribute our blood type recommendation. It also must point of our body's type. Blood type is just one of many factors that may determine which food or nutrients plants that may be optimal for our family member.
Good day everyone, my name is Gloria Lape and I will discuss to you about the ABL system. ABL system is the best known way of classifying blood types. In this system, there are 8 main types. O positive is the most common and AB negative is the rarest type of bloods. A positive blood is the second most common. Patients who are A positive and AB positive can receive A positive red blood cells and platelets. Maintaining an adequate supply is crucial. A negative blood is one of the rarer blood types. A negative blood type contains red blood cells that can be used to save patients with A negative, A positive, AB negative, and AB positive blood types. B positive. This blood type is the third most recurring blood in Canada. B positive red blood cells can be given to B positive and AB positive patients. B negative blood holds tremendous power. B negative red blood cells can be used to help patients with B negative, B positive, AB negative, and AB positive blood types. AB positive patients can receive red blood cells from donors with any blood types. Donors who are AB positive are considered the universal plasma donors because this blood component can be transfused to any patient, regardless of their blood type. AB negative blood can receive red blood cells from donors with any other Rh negative blood type. Donors who are AB negative are the universal platelet and plasma donors because these blood components can be transfused to any patient. O positive. This is the most common blood type. O positive red blood cells can be used to treat any patient with a positive Rh blood type, which make a measurable difference in emergency situations. O-negative red blood cells are compatible with all other blood types. This means that in critical emergencies, when there is no time to confirm a patient's blood type, O-negative blood can make a life-saving difference. All type A blood groups are more prone to getting cancer, heart disease, and malaria, while the type O negative red blood cells are considered the safest to give to anyone in life-threatening emergency or when there's a limited supply of the exact matching blood type. That's because type O negative blood cells don't have antibodies to A, B, or Rh antigens. So, what kind of antigen does O blood have? Although O-type blood is considered the universal donor, that is not really entirely true. The word you're looking for is antigen. Type O blood does indeed have surface antigens called the H antigen. The H antigen happens to be the backbone that makes up the rest of the blood groups.
What if the blood transfusions is incompatible? It may cause their immune system to react. Antibodies in the recipient's blood can attack the donor blood if the two are not compatible. If the recipient's immune system attacks the red blood cells of the donor, it is a called hemolytic reaction. You can have an allergic reaction to a blood transfusions as well. These symptoms can include hives and itching. The antibodies will cause a different reaction in each case. If the blood is incompatible, it will clamp. Observing this reaction will enable the technician to identify a person's blood type. If a person needs a blood transfusion, their blood type must be compatible with that of the donor to avoid complications. Blood donations save lives every day, but receiving the wrong type of blood can lead to life-threatening consequences. Why do we need to know our blood type? Many people don't know their blood type. Even if you don't know your type, you may not realize that the type made you more prone to certain medical conditions. Your blood type is a way to categorize your blood according to what's in it. Antigens including the rhesus or Rh factor. Antigens are a type of protein on red blood cells. Based on the type of antigen, your blood will categorize as type A, type B, type AB, or type O. When antigens came into a contact with substances that are unfamiliar to your body, such as certain bacteria, they trigger a response from your immune system. The same type of response can occur during a blood transfusion if your donor blood type doesn't match with yours.